Hi, this is Lisa Rangel with Chameleon Resumes, the premier executive resume writing company, and thank you so much for joining me today. Today, we're going to talk about courage. Courage in the job search. It's difficult. It's difficult when you're not getting callbacks, or you're told you're not the chosen one, or you're just trying to balance the job search amongst all of the other responsibilities that you have to do at both your home and your work life. So the job search is not for the faint of heart, and you need courage. And it reminds me of, frankly, this is one of my, behind me is one of my favorite sayings. And I'm glad that I have it posted in my house, because I want to be able to see it all the time. And to cover this with you, it's basically what this reads behind me. I think you can see it, but just in case, is that we can never cross the ocean unless we're willing and have the courage to lose sight of the shore. And I think particularly and while this saying relates to everyone, in my little microcosm of working with executives and senior professionals, I see this happen often, and I've experienced it myself. You reach a certain level of success, you have, you have a reputation, you have accolades, you have, material success, and it becomes a little comfortable. And, so even if you want to do more, or you want to do the next level, you get afraid to lose what you may have, right? You don't want to risk, in many cases, what you have. So it can be paralyzing to some, and we have to find the courage to leave what's familiar sometimes, take some risks, and in order to move forward. Because if we hold on too tight to what is familiar, to our shore, essentially, right, it becomes difficult to move forward, and then we become stagnant, and fear takes over, and it really can be debilitating. So I encourage you to, I'm not by any means advocating reckless abandon of your job or your responsibilities or anything to that effect, but, taking even small risks in the beginning until you become comfortable with bigger risks can help you do something new. And this way you can take the steps to do that job search, to do that job change, and make sure that you're going towards the opportunities that are going to allow you to live the life that you want, to have the freedom that you're able to employ in your day-to-day work. So this way you can balance it with your day-to-day life, and they both can coexist. So I wanted to share with you one of my favorite sayings. I have many, but this is one that holds dear to my heart because, like I said, I have it posted in my house and I like to look at it every day. And I wanted to share that with you. So together we can find the courage to take the next steps forward. And, whatever is gripping you with fear today, reach out to me below. There's no other close to this video other than just feel free to either comment below or email me at lr@chameleonresumes.com. I read and reply to every email, and let's find the courage together to get through the next steps. So have a great day.